So what have the last, I guess, handful of days been like for you?
Man, last handful of days have been electric. It feels good to get out here to Green Bay and get around the guys, around the staff. Just now focus just on learning the scheme so we can get after it.
How long do you think that'll take? I mean, to drop in week 5 and have to learn a new playbook, what's that like? And do you have any idea how long that might take?
I'm a sponge, soaking everything in, so I'm gonna do what I need to do to make sure I'm ready.
Your first look at things, is it like completely different than what you've done in the past, or is there enough similarities that you think that will be relatively smooth sailing for you?
Yeah, well, this is my 6th year in the league now, so I've been around some schemes, and as you know, around the league, people play and run, similar things. It's different terminology, and timing of things is, that's pretty much what differs. But being a student of the game, it's all about work and what you put into it. So I'm locked in.
Jaylon, did you have other options, other places you could have gone, and if so, why here?
I wanted to be in Green Bay. I wanted to be in Green Bay. Simple as that. Historic franchise. Love everything and what everyone's about. 12 is amazing. And getting the opportunity to add, more value to the defense is a blessing and it's an honor. I'm looking forward to being here. This locker room is great, and the guys have welcomed me in. So it's definitely a privilege.
Did you interact much with Matt back at 14 at Notre Dame?
Yes. Matt, we developed a strong relationship. His 1 year he spent at Notre Dame, my sophomore year. His history in the National Football League is what attracted me, to him and his personality at Notre Dame. I asked a lot of questions, got to learn a lot from him, and the relationship just continued to grow.
I know it hasn't been that long since you've been here, but what are some differences you noticed between either just the two organizations or even just areas in general?
I'm loving the color green right now. These exact colors I wore in middle school, my 8th grade year at Prince Chapman Academy. So it's familiar, but I love being, back up north, Midwest vibe, the weather. I'm from Fort Wayne, Indiana, so it feels like home.
What's been your first impression of Joe Barry?
I love his passion, his attention to detail is something that's infectious, and guys listen to him.
Jaylon, listen, there's no way you could play this week, but when you go to Cincinnati and you're on the sideline, what are you going to be looking for? What are you going to be watching for Sunday?
Just extremely locked in on our unit and what we got going on. Alignment, assignments, key and technique. That's going to be my focus. And getting a chance to bond with the guys as we search for another victory.
Did Dallas give you any reason why they decided to go the way they went?
Nothing other than business. It's a business. It's the National Football League, and my first real experience with it. I'm just blessed and thankful to be able to play at the place that I wanted to play, and that's with the Green Bay Packers. So it's wonderful.
Is that just where your mind went? Hey, as soon as Dallas let me go, then I'm shifting to all right. I got to figure out I want to go where I want to go. Was it just almost an immediate switch for you?
You got to be able to put the business hat on, and take your emotion out of it. And it's like I said, it's just a part of the game. It's something that at some point we all experience and go through. But for me, it's just I'm all about embracing each moment. And this is a wonderful opportunity, like I said, to be in the locker room with these guys and understanding their chemistry and the camaraderie that they have. Like I said, they've welcomed me in. I'm just happy to be here.
Jaylon, I haven't seen you play much. I watch, the Packers every week. So, but I've heard the questions asked about you, how much you have left, your injury history, and everything. Where's your game at? Where do you feel like you're at? And do those questions fuel you? Is that motivation for you?
I believe every player has their doubters, but for me, everything I've done up to this point has been legit, and I know what kind of player I am. The guys know what kind of player I am. Coaches know. I'm a team guy, and I'm a guy that's going to add value. So honestly, I'm just head down working, and when I get an opportunity, producing is the name of the game. So I'm locked in, and I'm ready to add some value.
You say you know what kind of player you are. What kind of player are you right now? What do you feel?
Elite.
Athletically, are you still the same guy that you were, even a couple of years ago when you had, 8 million tackles and got to the Pro Bowl and all that?
Yes. Each year is different, and there's always room to grow. So this offseason, I had an incredible opportunity to really dial in on little things that I wanted to focus on to help take my game to the next level. 26 years old, got a lot of game left to play, especially at a high level. And anytime I touch the field, that's the goal, to add value.
What were some of those things that you focused on this offseason?
Hip mobility, football IQ. Being a veteran now, the game has slowed down. So it's just about, okay, how can I, help others? How can I help make sure that everyone's in the right place at the right time? Being the quarterback of the defense is something that I've always prided myself on and always, added value to. So just looking forward to being a guy that can, that my teammates can lean on and produce.
With the way things played out in Dallas, how would you describe kind of the motivation that you have here as you get another opportunity, a place that you want to go to?
This historic franchise, being a part of a great organization in Green Bay it's a blessing. It's a dream come true. And like I said, I'm so locked in and ready to produce. Work. That's what I'm about.
Anyone else in here? Sarah, you can go ahead on Zoom.
Yep, just one, Aaron Midland.
Hello.
Jaylon, I was just wondering if you talked to Mike McCarthy at all about Green Bay. Obviously, you're on the way out the door or what have you, but it was clearly one of your options. Did he give you any words of advice about being a Packer?
No, I didn't. I didn't speak to anyone about where I wanted to go, but I've heard nothing but great things about Green Bay from McCarthy and especially Rob Davis, who was here for a long time, played here as well.